Stephen Miller may look like an undertaker's intern, but he's actually one of the most important people in America today. Why? When your administration is falling apart faster than a leper on a roller coaster, you want someone relaxed, calm, who can put the country at ease. You know, a spin doctor to make us feel all okay. And you definitely don't want someone that resembles Joseph Goebbels.
The powers of the president to protect our country are very substantial and will not be questioned.
Oh dear. This is Stephen Miller. He is the senior policy advisor for the Trump administration. Yes, senior policy advisor. He's 31 years old. He could barely be called the senior puberty advisor. Much like John Oliver, Stephen Miller pretends to be self-righteous because it gets him attention. He so badly wants you to believe that he believes in what he's saying, but he can barely believe it himself. So much so, he's got to read his off-the-cuff answers to George Stephanopoulos off a teleprompter. Look closely at his cold, dead, robotic eyes.
Before, on a campaign in New Hampshire, I can tell you
Hey Alexa, I think I found you a boyfriend.
I'm sorry, just unplug me right now.
Miller has been hanging around the fringes of the far-right Republican Party for the past 8 years. He was quickly charged with making the deranged immigration policy of Jeff Sessions sound as normal as banning Muslims from an entire country, which is how Miller came to the attention of Trump's campaign. They were desperate for anyone to make their policy sound intellectually coherent, even if their candidate wasn't. Miller was made Trump's policy advisor and speechwriter, if that's what we can call the words that come out of Donald Trump's mouth. Speech, I guess, yeah. Trump would dictate a big fat turd, then Miller would take it and polish it until it was a beacon of despair. The shining shit on the hill. According to the New York Times, Stephen Miller is responsible for some of Trump's smelliest whoopsies, including the big, beautiful wall built by love and the critically acclaimed but much misunderstood Muslim ban. It was at the liberal stronghold of Santa Monica High School that Miller got his first taste of the infamy that comes with being a sanctimonious prick in public. Miller relishes in being contrary for contrary's sake. I mean, he's so annoying. I mean, just look at that face. Look at it. He's the kind of kid at school you would love to give a wedgie to if you could be convinced he didn't have an AR-15 in his locker. When he moved from middle school to high school, he called a Latino friend to just let him know that they can no longer be friends anymore because he was Latino. And here he is running for student government, being booed by 4,000 of his peers.
Am I the only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up my trash when we have plenty of janitors who are paid to do it for us?
Yep, Miller has a long history of creating chaos for chaos's sake. Not even a janitor would touch that pile of garbage.